Meanwhile, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya alliance leader Raila Odinga has faulted the country's top security organ for deploying the military to quell the countrywide tension occasioned by the Anti-Finance Bill 2024 protests. Odinga termed the move as a blot on civilian authority, adding that the Kenya army is meant to battle with foreign aggression and not internal strife. The opposition leader was speaking in Siaya on Saturday at a burial ceremony.
The deployment of the Kenya Defence Forces on the streets of major towns across the country in the wake of protest by the young generation remains a topic of concern among leaders, even as the courts on Wednesday termed it constitutional. Azimio leader Raila Odinga, while in Umoja, Siaya County on Saturday at a burial ceremony of the late former secretary of the Luo Council of Elders, Owino Nyadi, said the move undermines the country's civilian authority.
This means the civilian authority has failed. The civilian process have failed to deal with the people. The military are not supposed to be in the streets. Army is there to defend the country against foreign aggression, not to deal with internal strifes. And that's why it is very wrong for him in our court to rule that you can continue to maintain army on our streets.
Odinga also condemned the police for using excess force to quell the demos, thereby causing deaths and leaving scores injured.
Peaceful demonstrators should be actually escorted by police. They should not be shot by the police. So what we've seen in indiscriminate bloodletting in our country is completely inexcusable and unacceptable. We condemn in the strongest terms possible this brutal use of the police force against the innocent people of our country. Police's responsibility is to protect the life and property of the people of Kenya. But a police officer who goes out and becomes rogue and begins to shoot aimlessly is a criminal who needs to be dealt with in accordance with the law.
He urged Kenyans to remain firm as their rights are protected in the Constitution. Earlier, Odinga had attended the burial of the late comedian Fred Omondi in Sega, Ugenya constituency, Siaya County, where area governor James Orengo warned Kenyans that their dreams may be dimmed following the slashing of government expenditure.
He has asked members of parliament to come out with a supplementary budget in which all the allocations for expenditure for the Republic of Kenya will be reduced substantially. So that Mama Mboga, if he had any hopes from Ruto, that hope is dead, because he's telling you he has no money.
Parliament is set to consider the budget cuts in the supplementary budget after President William Ruto assented to the Appropriations Bill 2024 and instructed the National Treasury to immediately prepare supplementary estimates to reduce expenditure by the amount of revenue that was expected to be generated by the rejected Finance Bill 2024. Kamche Menza for the Legends Edition.